She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing the first episode in a series I'm starting called Life Hacks with Lexi. It's just going to be a bunch of random life hacks that I've learned over my 20 years of life, and just things that help make my everyday life a little bit simpler. So I have 7 of them that I'm going to talk with you guys about today, tell you guys about, show them, and hopefully they help to make your life a little bit easier like they have for mine. So first I want to start with whenever you're wearing makeup and you want to put a shirt on, but obviously don't want to get your makeup all over the shirt, don't want to ruin your makeup, whatever. A life hack that I use is if you put your hair down and it covers your face, you look a little crazy, but it allows your face to be covered so that when you put your shirt on, it's contacting your hair and not the makeup on your face, and then you don't have makeup all over your shirt. The second one is to keep your desk very organized with minimal clutter. So I tend to struggle with having things just randomly thrown on my desk. I feel like whenever there's minimal clutter and items on my desk and everything's put away and organized where it belongs, then I'm more willing to go do my work at my desk rather than in my bed where I end up not doing my work at all. So I highly recommend keeping your desk organized, not too much clutter, not too many decorations. Put everything away so you have plenty of space to get your work done and want to sit there and spread out and accomplish everything you need to do for your day. The third life hack is to keep small little grocery bags, like bags you would get from Ulta, or if you buy jewelry somewhere, those little tiny plastic bags that seem to hold nothing. I highly recommend keeping them and putting them in your car to use as trash bags. I know that regular grocery bags seem to get like a little bit big and take up kind of a lot of room in your car when they're filled with trash, but if you keep a bunch of those little tiny ones, for me they fit perfectly sitting on the floor of the passenger seat because they're pretty small, they don't take up much room, and then whenever you're done, you just tie the bag shut and toss it in a trash can. Okay, so this is one of the grocery bags that I'm talking about. This one's just from Ulta. It's super small, as you can see, but it's the perfect size just to hold trash like straw papers, gum wrappers, that kind of stuff that you just kind of throw around in your car. But this way you have a bag to put them in. And then I just collect these bags, keep them in the pouch that's behind my seat in my car, and they're just easily accessible, easy to throw away, and that way you're just not kind of just throwing away these bags empty and totally wasting them. You can use them to hold your trash in your car, and it also keeps your car cleaner too. My fourth life hack is for the people who like to paint their nails. I paint my nails all the time, both my fingernails and my toenails. If you know me well, then you already know this hack because I do it a lot. But if you paint your toes very messy, all over the place, literally so your toes look insane. But if you're not wearing open-toed shoes for a while, I highly recommend doing it because you won't miss any spots and it doesn't take near as much time. So if you just paint them like crazy, then over the next couple of days when you shower, wear socks and shoes, the excess that's on your actual skin of your toe will rub off, and within a couple days, your toenails will look perfectly painted. So it's saving you both time, effort, and I just recommend doing it. If no one's going to see your toes for the next couple of days while they're looking crazy, I just recommend doing it. It's something I've done for years and it works for me, so try it out. Okay, I'm not going to paint my toes on camera for you guys because that's gross and feet are gross. But I will share with you my nail polish that I'm wearing on my toes. It's a mint green from OPI. It's kind of hard to see. There you go. The color is called This Cost Me a Mint. And my roommate got me this for my birthday. and it is just one of my favorite colors. It's from TJ Maxx, but I'm sure you can order it online. But it goes on smoothly, it looks so good, and I highly recommend this color. OPI is a great brand. I love their nail polishes, and I can try to find it and link it down below. But that's the color I'm currently wearing on my toes. So fifth hack would be for people who use like a Yeti or any kind of metal cup or water bottle to hold their drink, and if you use a straw with it. So if you use silicone straws with your drinks, like your metal cups, it doesn't really apply to you because you don't have this issue. But if you use a metal straw with a metal cup, and you know how it makes that clanging noise all the time, it's so annoying. But we're trying to save the turtles, so we use a straw. Anyway, I highly recommend that depending what pack of straws or whatever you buy, they come with little tiny things that you put at the end of the straw, so it's like a silicone thing as opposed to just putting your mouth directly on the metal. If you actually put one of those at the bottom too and leave it a tiny bit longer than the straw itself, that way it's the silicone rubbing on the bottom of your metal cup rather than the metal straw. It saves so much noise. I highly, highly recommend that you do that. This life hack doesn't totally take away all of the noise that the metal straw against the metal cup makes, but it definitely helps reduce the amount of noise. So this is the cup that I use all the time. It's a Yeti. It's just white and it has my name, Lexi, across the front. My boyfriend's mom got it for me, and it is my favorite cup to use. And then I have these metal straws, as you can see, and yeah, that's annoying. So, what you do is you'll just take your lid off, whatever, take your straw out, and my straws come with these little tiny colored tops, and they're just silicone tops that you're supposed to put on here. But if you put it on the bottom, and you don't put it up the whole way so that like the straw comes out, you leave a little bit of space at the bottom, stick it back in. So now there's not near as much noise as there was before. So that is a major life hack. I highly recommend trying it if your straws come with those silicone tops on it. You can put one on the top as well. I don't really put them on the top, it doesn't matter to me, but I prefer to put them on the bottom so they're not near as loud. My sixth life hack would be for people who have had braces and have retainers. So I had braces for over 4 years, so it's rare for me to miss a night that I don't wear a retainer. But cleaning your retainer can be a pain. So if you buy denture cleansers, like old people tabs that they put to clean their dentures, if you buy those and put them in water with your retainer and let it sit all day, so that way at night when you're wearing your retainer to bed, it's perfectly clean. I stand by it. I do it every single night. I will link the product down below that I use. I just get the off-brand ones from Target, and there's like 100 some in the box. They last forever, they're cheap, and it's the easiest way to clean your retainer because you're literally doing nothing. Okay, so these are the denture cleansers that I use. I just rip them apart into the little squares that they're put in and put them in this jar. I will link them down below, but they're just these little tiny packs. And there's one tab in each of them. You just use one tab per night, and they just work perfectly. That every morning when I get up, I just take out my retainer and put it in a cup of water and put one of these tabs in and let it sit all day long. And then at night, I just rinse out the retainer and the cup and refill it with water. And then put your retainer in your mouth, and it is good as new. My final life hack would be for those of us who are very, very lazy. And I'm sorry to admit it, but yes, I am pretty lazy, especially when it comes to sleeping. You know, when you're sleeping and you're laying there and you finally found that position that's so comfortable, and say you're laying on your left side and you're just, this is perfect, you want to go to sleep, and then you're like, crap, I gotta flip back over to plug my phone into the charger. Put a charger on both sides of your bed. I do it. So whatever side I feel comfortable and ready to fall asleep on, there's a charger there waiting for me. That is one of my biggest life hacks ever, is to put a charger on both sides of your bed if you have the ability to do so. That way, no matter what side you fall asleep on, there's a charger there and you don't have to flip back over and lose that special comfortable spot that you're ready to fall asleep. Thank you guys for watching. I will be back with more life hacks. I hope you enjoyed. I hope these life hacks help you. I love getting life hacks. I love learning ways to make life easier. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.
There must be something about a feature.